What's up guys, it's Chachi Power here to do a review of this right here, which is a Takara Tomy Star Wars Metal Collection. The reason they're called Metal Collection or Metacole, or whatever they abbreviate it as, is because these figures are die-cast metal, which is right up my alley, so we're going to check them out. So they come in these little boxes, sort of like the Tomica cars that they make, like those little matchbox size cars. A lot of Japanese writing on them. So simple little boxes, not much to look at. Just spin them around so you can see everything. So the ones I got here, and I will be getting more, is the Stormtroopers and of course Darth Vader. Now if we look on the bottom of the boxes, you'll see them in somebody's hand. They almost look like 3 3/4 inch scale figures, but these are Japanese hands we're talking about. They're actually quite smaller than you would think. I mean, you pretty much know from the size of the box, but they're a little shorter than the box, not by much. And this is what you get. You get a nice little hefty figure. Holding the box itself, because of its size, doesn't feel relatively heavy, but once you have it in your hand and it's this small, you really appreciate the heft in here. We'll take a look at Darth Vader over here. Pretty much same thing, little baggy Darth Vader and his lightsaber. And the only thing left to do is just open up the baggie. So let's go ahead and do that. It's got a piece of tape. Should just slide right out. Alright, so let's take a look at these guys together. And they are really hefty. As a matter of fact, they weigh more than a little die-cast car. And it's probably because they have more metal content in these little bodies than one of their die-cast cars. And of course, Darth Vader has this little lightsaber. You'll see it's bent, but I'm sure a little bit of hot water or a little bit of hairdryer action will straighten that out. I'm just going to leave it alone for the review. I'm going to pop it right in his hand. While it's not the tightest fitting, there's a little tab right on the lightsaber there. If you twist it right against that, it will hold firmly. I love these things. They're actually not expensive at all. You know, usually die-cast things nowadays are very expensive, but they've managed to make this quite affordable. Now, while the head and arms are not made out of metal, the rest of the body is. Like I said, these have nice heft and are nice and hard. Darth Vader himself has a little plastic PVC type cape. Plastic head, plastic arms, but the rest is metal. And I almost passed these up thinking, you know, they weren't any good, but these things are so much fun. I'm definitely going to pick up a lot of Stormtroopers. I've got 3 already, but for the sake of the review, I'm just going to show you this one. Now, I do almost kind of wish Darth Vader was just a tad taller. He seems to be exactly the same size as a Stormtrooper, so it kind of makes it look like not Darth Vader, just some random guy in a costume. But I can understand for the size of these and the way they're made. So let's compare it to a 3 3/4 inch scale Stormtrooper there. So it's not far off, but it's obviously not in scale. Then we'll go ahead and compare it with a 6 inch Stormtrooper. It's actually SH Figure Arts scale to be exact, but sometimes the SH Figure Arts are a tad small, so we'll go ahead and compare it with a Hasbro 6 inch Stormtrooper. You know, I had a feeling something was missing. It's this little blaster. I almost threw it away in that little baggie. I didn't think it would come with a blaster, but check it out. It surely does. And we are going to pop it right in his hand. Alright, and he holds it rather well. I wouldn't, you know, handle it too much. It probably will pop off, but if you're just going to display them, I think these are awesome. I would love to build an army of these little metal figures. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you more soon, guys. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe, tell your friends about it, maybe support the channel, so I can bring you further videos in the future. And questions or comments, leave them below. If you want to pick one of these up, click the link in the description below. That'll take you where you can get them. Until next time, bye-bye.